Okay, we are picking up where we left off at Jingle Bell Rock. So this is the second of 2 videos. So I have a video that addresses measures 1 through 12 of Jingle Bell Rock for violin and viola. And we are picking up where we left off at measure 13. This is a viola, but the tips apply for both. So I am starting at measure 13, and it starts off just like that first verse does already, where when the singer first comes in. So this is going to be familiar to you. And then here's where it gets a little different. It's the in the frosty air part. Alright, so that ending's a little different. And now we've got a little bow lift, and I'm starting the last 2 notes of measure 20. Now, it's 2 D8 notes. If you play viola, you have to use a 4th finger for that E. If you play violin, I would also recommend that you use a 4th finger for that E, because if you are good enough to be playing Jingle Bell Rock, then you are definitely good enough to be using your 4th fingers for that E. So I am starting now on the last 2 notes of measure 20. So they're 2 D8 notes. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Like the beginning. Now, some of the rhythms might look confusing. This is, again, a chance where you're going to match the words that you hear in your head. So if you're bopping along to Jingle Bell Rock in your head, you're going to make your bow match that rhythm, right? So notice, for example, in measure 23, it's the rock the night away, but I have 4 quarter notes written, right? That's not how it goes. It doesn't go rock the night away, because that would be very much not rocking the night away. So you're gonna jazz up that rhythm to make it sound just like you would when you sing it. Right? And different singers may do different rhythms there. So it's up to you to kind of choose what you think sounds the most like Jingle Bell Rock to you. All right, I'm gonna do that section one more time, starting from the last 2 notes of measure 20. And I'm just gonna keep on going because the ending, there's a lot of stuff that's familiar to you there. All right, last 2 notes of measure 20. 1, 2, 3. A sharp comes back, so you're gonna slide that finger below that B. Just for 1 note, you can do it. All right, I'm gonna go back to measure 34, where we had that A sharp, just to make sure we got it. So we talked about A sharp in the previous video. If this is where a B normally is, remember I am on a viola. If this is where a B normally lives, A sharp lives there. You're gonna slide it behind where you normally put that B. So here's this pitch, it's called A sharp. All right, so here's a B, here's an A sharp. All right, so that measure, you just slide that first finger back and then just take extra care to aim your 3rd finger to make sure that you're reaching that D, and then really reach for that 4th finger E. All right, I'll do the measure before too. So I'm going to start from measure 33. Rest, rest, And that is the Jingle Bell Rock.